Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duckbricks. I'm Chris, and coming up in a few weeks, I'll actually be going on a vacation to Korea and Japan, specifically Seoul and Tokyo, but we'll be going all around the area. And I just want to ask, what LEGO destinations would you recommend that I visit? I did a video similar to this when I visited Singapore last year, and thanks to your suggestions in the comments, I discovered some of the coolest used LEGO stores that I ever imagined, and I never would have been able to find these stores without folks in the comments helping me out. So I figured, you know what, why not ask the locals or people who have visited before if you've been to Seoul, Korea, or Tokyo, Japan, really anywhere in Japan, because we're going all around. Please let me know what are the best LEGO experiences, LEGO shops, maybe some hole-in-the-wall places that you would recommend, and I would love to check them out. Now, this is not my first time going. I've actually been to Korea quite a few times and Japan at least a couple of times, and I've even done videos on the LEGO shopping experience there. You can find them linked in the description below for my Seoul, Korea LEGO shopping experience, as well as shopping in Tokyo, Japan. But after those videos went out, I always got a lot of comments saying, oh, you missed this, or oh, you should have gone to this instead of this. I didn't even realize there were two locations of that one used collectible store, so I definitely will be checking out both locations this time, but I would really appreciate all of your advice on where to go. And so for that, I'm actually going to showcase right now my plan on all of the LEGO stores I plan to visit during my trip. We're going to be going store by store, and if you'll be able to help me out, let me know if I'm missing any. Let me know if there's any that aren't worth visiting. I really appreciate it, and let's jump in to the itinerary.
All right, so here's the deal. Every time, and I say every time I search LEGO Shopping Tokyo, Rare LEGO Shopping Tokyo, LEGO Shopping Japan, I get this video from this guy, Duckbricks, and you know what? That's one of the first results, which is cool, but it also doesn't tell me any new information. All of the other results are either from like 8 years ago, or referencing stores that no longer exist, or mostly are just talking about Legoland, which is not really what I'm looking for, because for Japan, I'm looking for some of the more interesting LEGO items. No, this is not bias. If I literally open up an incognito window, search LEGO Shopping Tokyo, the first one that comes up is the Duckbricks video. So this is not super helpful to me because it's my own video. The other one that comes up is Just Too Good's video, Sarah's, from March 2020, and that's actually the video that I used before my first trip about a year ago to Tokyo. So I went to that store, but I'm looking for something new. So here's the deal. The last time that I went to Tokyo, I got a chance to go to a ton of different LEGO stores, as well as just vintage toy stores in general. The first one here was Mandarake Shibuya, and it was alright, but to be completely honest, I was a little let down. I didn't really find anything interesting. Whatever this bozo Duckbricks did, he didn't even put like the list of locations that he went to in the bottom of the video and had to rely on auto-generated chapters. So disappointing. Poor quality video, really. But anyways, not much to see in Mandarake Shibuya. I went, and apparently there were, at least at one point, a lot of rare LEGO sets, but when I went, they really only had one. That was the Star Wars set right here, the Imperial Inspection, which I already did own, so I was hoping for something a little bit more interesting, and that was literally the only discontinued set. It was also really overpriced. The rest of them were just kind of basic stuff. Then I went to the Legoland Discovery Center, which was pretty cool. I actually got a couple of things here. They had some of the new like build a minifigure pieces, so that was pretty nice to see, but nothing super out of the ordinary. It's just another Legoland Discovery Center. Toys R Us had nothing of particular interest because that was just kind of your standard Asia Toys R Us. And from there I went to Toy Park, and that was probably the most interesting place. They had this like interesting looking LEGO display with a lot of vintage minifigures in it. They weren't for sale, but it was still kind of cool to see that all on display in this particular Toy Park the last time that I went to Japan. And strangely enough, they had some pretty rare sets. They had some discontinued stuff. You can see like some LEGO movie stuff. I think the coolest thing that I saw there was this one, the Captain Rex's ATTE. Was actually there for a pretty decent price, fully sealed. If I had space in my luggage, I would have gotten an extra one. I do already have it, but it's still pretty cool to see that sealed. And then in the drawer here, they just had tons and tons of LEGO Adventure Time idea sets in perfect condition. I wonder if they're still there. You know what? I'm gonna go back. It's like a little over a year later, and then a bazillion construction rays. So maybe that if somebody saw my video and was in Japan or visiting, they might have gone to the store and picked them up. So I'm kind of curious if they still have anything interesting. But again, since I've been to this store already, I already know what sorts of things they've got in it. So this isn't really that interesting for me to go back. Then I went to the standard LEGO store, which is just another Lego store. So nothing super crazy, but those are basically all the places that I went to the last time that I went to Japan, which is really fun and really cool. But now I'm really curious because going through the comments of the videos, a lot of people were telling me to go to the different Mandarake locations. One of them that everybody in the video comments kept saying, first of all, thank you so much to everybody who said this, but they said to go to the location at Nakano Broadway. There's a comment there that said that. There's another comment right there that says it's a much better. Like if you scroll down a little bit, I'm pretty sure like somewhere else, someone else said to go to that particular one. So that's really the only one that I know of to go to, just by looking at the comments of the video, which were very, very helpful. First of all, thank you so much. So that was really great. Ooh, I should look into, there's Lego Flea Market. Interesting. Huh, I wonder if that's like still open or if that was just like a 1 or 2 day thing. Interesting. Anyways, that was what I did for the last video. And then when I went to Seoul last time, let me search. Lego Shopping Seoul. I actually haven't checked this, but I wonder if the Duck Bricks... Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's the... it's the Duck Bricks video is the first one. Oh man. Okay, yes. It's 54 minutes? What was I doing? Anyway, Duck Bricks Seoul shopping video. This one doesn't even have auto-generated chapters, so I don't even know where I went. But Seoul always has some interesting GWPs. Oh yeah, I went to Legoland Korea, so that must have taken up a lot of the video. And then there's like this cool little Seoul marketplace for Lego, but it doesn't really have anything super discontinued or interesting. I think the oldest thing there was the Boost set from Star Wars when I went last year. I wanted to buy this display, but it wasn't for sale, of course. But yeah, nothing super crazy going on here. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, 2009 brick separator. That was interesting to see there. But anyways, nothing super crazy that I found in Seoul. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, because I wanted to see people's suggestions on where I might be able to go in Seoul, Korea, as well as Tokyo, Japan, as well as Osaka, Japan. I'm also going there, and I know nothing about where to go Lego shopping there. So, would love to hear your thoughts. Now, what I've done is I've actually put together a full itinerary, because here's the deal. I have pretty limited time here. I'm going to be in Tokyo for around 3 days, Osaka and Kyoto for 2 days, and then Seoul for 2 days. This is literally a week-long trip, just kind of taking it away from work, and really I only have like 1 day to dedicate to Lego shopping. My buddies arrive on the 11th, so I'm going to be doing stuff with my friends for the most part. Like, I'll probably have time to see some Lego items here and there for these other days, but for the most part, I have only 1 day to myself. I literally planned to fly out 1 day earlier to Tokyo just to do Lego shopping, and oh boy, I have filled that day up. So let me talk y'all through my schedule, and folks in the comments, really appreciate it if you're familiar with the area. Let me know what I'm missing. Let me know what places I didn't actually get to go to, or maybe didn't plan to go to. So first of all here, I actually decided to go to Legoland Japan. The last time that I went was in 2017, so I'm sure that there will be new things to see. I don't expect to find anything that rare or interesting to buy, but I just think it's always cool to go to Legoland Japan. I feel like that'll be a fun video to put out about going around Legoland Japan, so I'll be getting there, leaving bright and early at like 7 a.m., getting there by 10:16 a.m., because it's not actually in Tokyo, it's in a completely different part of Japan, in Nagoya. So that should be really fun, but that is going to eat up a lot of the day. I'll be done with Legoland at 2, but I won't actually get back to my hotel until like 4:47, because it's a pretty long ways out. I figured I'm going to buy something, and I might as well drop off my bags at my hotel, so I have some time allotted here to drop off bags. As you can see, this is how I actually plan all of my travels, and actually how I plan most of my daily life. Yeah, now that I say that, it sounds kind of weird, but trust me, this is actually really great, because it allows me to stay very tightly on schedule in literally every day of my life. It might be a little neurotic, but trust me, it works. Anyways, I've got my down-to-the-minute schedule here, and, you know, I'm not someone who's... You know, I'm willing to go on adventures and to kind of go on unscheduled days and to kind of explore, but if I'm on a trip for only a week, I will be maximizing the travel time between places I want to go. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, but anyways, the first place I'm going to hit is Mandarake Shibuya. This is actually the one that I went to last time on my previous trip. However, I'm going back because they did actually have one pretty interesting rare Lego item, and I have a feeling that they might actually have some more rare or strange items, even if it's just 1 or 2, could be worth checking out, because this seems like the kind of store that's almost like a used Lego store where you never know what you're going to find when you go in. So I'll go check it out. Oh, that's funny. I didn't you can make a mech out of it. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll go back to the store and check that out. And then I will actually be going to the location that everybody was telling me to go to, which is Mandarake Nakano. Apparently, according to like half the comments on my video, that's the place that I was supposed to go to and I didn't. So yeah, see, everybody's saying Mandarake Nakano, you're welcome. So I'm very, very excited about that. That should be very fun. So that's really the highlight of the thing. You know, that's the saving the best for last kind of destination here. Then I just have like a dinner set and that's it. So really, if I think about it, I'm only basically going to 3 locations right now. Legoland Japan and the 2 Mandarakes. I am aware there are other Mandarakes. I just don't really know which ones are the best ones to go to, because when I go on to, let me see, Google Maps, which is how I was planning all of these out, yeah, Google Maps here, and I just search for Mandarake locations. There's a lot in the area, like there's 6 or 7 different ones. I see a Mandarake complex, I see a Mandarake Maniacan, all sorts of different locations, right? And I can easily get to any of these places with public transit. Like, I am happy to just travel anywhere around. So if there are any of these other locations that you know are good places that stock Lego, please do let me know in the comments and I will shift around my itinerary to go to those ones instead. I can easily skip the Shibuya one because that one wasn't that great when I went last time. It had a lot of cool toys in it, but just not a lot of Lego stuff. So happy to skip that if any of the other ones are better. I really just kind of was going off of the comments, and I don't even know if like most of these even have any Lego items at all, or maybe it depends. Like, they seem kind of like thrift store type things almost, where there's just a random selection of toys. So I'm very curious, but do let me know if you have any suggestions. Really do appreciate that. And that's pretty much what I have planned for this particular day in Tokyo. It is pretty down to the minute, but I can squeeze here and there. Like, worst case, I'll leave a little earlier, get to Legoland Japan a little earlier, and just go on from there. So I can definitely make something happen to find time. I can always find time to go to Lego places. So that's Tokyo. And then for Seoul, I literally have no idea. Like, I've been to Seoul so many times. I think this might be my 6th or 7th time in Seoul, Korea. And I'm pretty sure I've been to almost all of the interesting Lego stuff, and I also don't know how much time I'll have, but I'll try to do something Lego related. But I go to all the Toys R Us's, I go to this Lego market, the Toy Street Market. Like, this place is really cool. For those who have been to Seoul or seen this video, this is a really good market to go to with a big gorilla on the top. But other than that, there's not much else that I've actually seen in terms of Lego shopping in Seoul. It's mostly kind of a food trip for me, as you can see here. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry just looking at this. But yeah, anyways, if you do have recommendations for places to go in Seoul that's not this toy market, as well as just not the standard Lego stores, would really appreciate it. And then as far as the other places, Osaka and Kyoto, I've got nothing. I have literally no idea what sorts of Lego experiences there are there. I know there's a Legoland Discovery Center in Osaka, but I don't know if I'll actually make it out, because Legoland Discovery Centers are just kind of okay. 1-star TripAdvisor rating, Lego products are overpriced. I mean, that one doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, if there's any recommendations for actual Lego shopping from an article that's not from 2010, I would really appreciate it if you know a place in like Osaka or Kyoto that you can find like Lego. Huh. Oh, this is interesting. There's a model of the Kyoto station in Lego. That's pretty cool. I'll check that out, because I'm going to be passing through the station. But I'm not seeing that much else. Yeah, I mean, I would love to hear recommendations if folks tell me where to go. Kyoto Cheese Tart Shop features counter made of Lego? I mean, that's not Lego shopping, but that's kind of interesting. I might check this out. I do love cheese, if I can convince my friends to go. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I might check this out. This is pretty cool. But it's not really a shop. I would love to hear recommendations for Lego shops. I know at one point there was like a Lego cafe, but I don't think it's open anymore because I tried to go last time and it wasn't open. So very curious to hear what folks have in terms of suggestions. Tokyo, Japan, Kyoto, Japan, Osaka, Japan, and Seoul, Korea. Those are the locations. This is the kind of my itinerary that I'm looking at. Thank you again, everybody who will be commenting on this video and just helping me out with the travel stuff, and I personally can't wait for this to go live and to actually put out a full-on shopping vlog video, because I feel like it might actually be a lot more interesting than the other ones I've put out, which were kind of just me trying to figure out where to go on my own, versus This one, I'll actually be going off of viewer recommendations. So thank you all so much. I'm looking forward to putting out these videos, and I appreciate all of your support. Bye for now.
Alright, and with that, I've summed up my plan for shopping in Korea and Japan. Thank you so much for tuning in, and in advance, thank you so much for your suggestions. I really appreciate it because last time I did this with Singapore, y'all were the best and really helped me out and find some of the coolest places ever like Hobbyverse, which didn't even show up on the map until people in the comments told me to go, and I'm so glad I went. So hopefully we'll have an equal amount of suggestions. Thank you so much, and definitely stay tuned because once I get back, there's going to be a crazy travel video for LEGO shopping all around. Thanks so much, and bye for now.